Hello everyone, it's me and this is your reading. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, everyone, I am going to be very experimental today. Usually I don't do these kind of readings. It is a love reading, okay, but this is not about someone you already know, like how do they feel for you and whatnot. This is about the next person you will fall in love with or you will be dealing with, right? So we don't know who this is. Yes, maybe it is someone you know, but I guess most likely you don't know this person yet. And this is why we're here for. Sometimes I do these readings on a private level, like people reaching out to me, asking me, can you have a look, Diara? Who's the one I'm going to marry? Who's the one I will be with next? And I don't know why, but today I feel like doing such a reading publicly for all of you out there, okay? So please let me know in the comments how much you like this reading. There will be 3 parts to choose from, okay? So this is about the next important person in your life. I think this is going to be how I will name this reading. I'm not sure yet, but I think this is it, huh? Yeah, I think I will use this headline. So, who will you fall in love with next? Who's the next person in your life? Whether this is a crush or maybe a twin flame, a soul mate. Let's just see. Okay, who will you be dealing with next? Pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'm starting with pile number 1, of course, and the timestamps will be down in the description box. Pile number 1. So, who is it? Who will you be dealing with next? Who's coming into your life next? 7 of Swords. I think in your case, it might be someone that you already know, someone who left you, someone who maybe treated you in not such a nice way. Okay, so last time you dealt with this person probably felt like a failure or, like a 3-party situation. Maybe they left you and they have not told you the complete truth about it. Maybe they said that they don't have any feelings, but truth was, yes, they had feelings, but maybe they've been so afraid about their own feelings that they thought it's safer to leave you, than to stay with you and probably fall in love with you completely. I don't know. This is just one scenario. So I don't know why. I mean, I just said this is about someone you don't know, but in your case, I could imagine it is someone you do know. If not, it could be a Scorpio. Okay, it could be someone who is very secretive, like someone who's not easy to read, someone who prefers to not make their feelings public so soon. Okay, and this is maybe why you will have a hard time in the beginning knowing whether they love you or not. I mean, love is a big word, anyways. But like whether they have feelings for you, whether they are interested in you. So this is someone who's not easy to read. 7 of Swords. What else? What else shall we know about this person you will be dealing with next, love-wise? The Magician. Yeah, again, I could imagine that someone is coming back into your life asking you to give it another try. The Magician is all about, it's the number 1 of the tarot, so it's all about a new chapter, new beginnings, starting from scratch, making the move, trying to make it in a decent way, giving it another chance, as I said before. So I stay with my initial intuition. I think you know this person, pile number 1. Someone from your past is coming back in, at least knocking on your door, asking you to let them in again. And It's up to you, of course, whether you want it or not, right? What else? What shall we know about this person? Who's next? Who's coming in? Children, conversation from heart to heart, and the separation card in reverse. Exactly. Yeah, this is what I said. This is what I meant. This is exactly what I meant. I told you right from the start, right from the beginning, that this is someone who left you. They broke up with you, they left you, they maybe ghosted you, maybe not in a good way, because I think we all agree that the Seven of Swords is not a good card. I don't want to judge any cards here. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to judge any people here. But the Seven of Swords is a little bit, like the trickster energy, like someone is not saying the complete truth, someone is sneaking out, someone is, yeah, as I said, like not telling you everything, someone who is very secretive, someone who is having a hard time talking about their true feelings. And yeah, someone specifically in your case, in your pile, who probably left you. I know I'm repeating myself, but I have to say it, and I want to say it one more time. Who left you in a ugly way. Let's just put it that way. Let's put it out there. Like they left you and it was shitty. It was not good. In Germany we say, es war nicht die feine englische Art. So to all the German listeners, I don't know if there is any quote like that in other languages. It's about like, yeah, it's not a very, they did it in a non-diplomatic way, and it probably hurt you, right? But now they are coming in. They are coming back in. They will be asking you for this heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, they want to open up again, more, maybe for the first time. And the children card in reverse, it could be that they acted in a childish way, but it could also be that since the card is popping up in reverse, that they are trying now to act in a more decent way, in a more mature way. They want to leave this childish energy and this trickster energy aside. They want to grow, and they want to grow with you. If you want it, it's up to you, of course. What else shall we know about this person? Is there anything else about this person? Pile number 1. Who's coming in next? 3 of Wands. Yeah. So this person is right now thinking about you. They are thinking about the future, what kind of options they do have still with you, or maybe even without you. So this is someone who is thinking a lot right now, which is, I think it's good. It's good that they started to think about themselves and their behavior and they are trying to right out the wrongs. Maybe you want to put it this way. Speaking about their personality, I feel like this could be someone who has reddish or brown hair. They might have some summer-like energies. Maybe they love summer. Maybe they love to swim, to be at the beach. Maybe this is a surfer type of person, a diver, someone who loves to be in the water. They love summer season. I'm sure they love summer season. Maybe their birthday is also during summer, somewhere around June and August, let's just say. And what else? Yeah, they are thinking about their future. And again, it's not just about you, it's also generally. Maybe this is the very first time, that sometimes we speak about these man-childs, like men who are like, I don't know, in their 40s, but they still act as if they are teenagers. And to me, it feels like as if this person had an awakening. They are starting to grow up now, or they started to grow up recently. And this is what makes them think a lot about the past, about the future, which is good. Which is good. Yes, it is good. It's a good thing. Yeah, reddish to brown hair. A person who loves summer and everything that is, like that has to do with summer, surfing, swimming, being at the beach, sunbathing, traveling, maybe this person loves to travel. Maybe this person is traveling right now. Maybe they think about a journey, maybe a trip that you did together. And yeah, they want to date you. This is the dating card. They want to date you for sure. Yeah. And they are preparing themselves. You see this person, and the clock, which is speaking about time and the right timing and divine timing. And also they are prepping the flowers. So this person wants to date you. They want to reach out to you for sure. Let's take a timing card. Do we get any timing information? When will they reach out? It could be any time, by the way. I feel like it could be sooner than you think. Do we get any timing? No, we don't get any timeline. I'm sorry. No timing. I mean, spirit has no time anyways, and we know it. So is there any other information about you and this person, the future potential? I feel like, and I think, I don't know, I didn't say it, but I want to say now that when this person comes back to you, knocking, cluck, cluck, on your door, asking you, for this talk, they are coming with good intentions, just so you know, okay? Let them talk. Oh my gosh, you see this? This is the joy card. Yes, 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 they want to be with you again. Or still. This is the joy card. And they have been afraid of commitment. This is what happened in the past. Maybe they were, as I said already, scared of their own emotions. And this is why they, bounced back every now and then. And you could not really had a grip on them, They were like a fish. You couldn't really, you could not hold them. So they bounced back every now and then. And, it ended in a complete separation, but due to their fear of commitment. But they want to grow. They want to grow. They regret that they hurt you. They want to start from scratch. And they want to date you. Yeah. This is it. This is what I have. I hope you liked it. Let me know, please. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I wish you only the best, everyone. Peace out. Good luck with this new beginning. Let them talk. Let them speak. Hear them. I think they come with good intentions, and I think it will be healing for you as well. Hearing their explanation and apology and stuff will be healing for you as well. Whether you will end up together or not is maybe something else, but like a different topic, but it will be healing for you as well, hearing them out and having this deep talk. So yeah, let them come in again and let them talk, and then you can make your decision. Peace out and namaste. Pile number 2. If you have chosen the second pile, who's coming in next? Who will you be dealing with next, love-wise? 7 of Coins. This is a very thoughtful person. Maybe Gemini, speaking about star signs. And someone who is very thoughtful. I feel like this is a very grounded person, and they love to work. This is maybe even a workaholic, which is maybe why they have been single for a very long time. Yeah, because they are very much into their work situation. They love to work. Maybe what they do is, like little boy's dream, example giving a pilot, or I don't know, someone who works with animals, like all these childish dreams, like when you ask a little boy, like, hey, what would you like to be when you're grown up? And then they tell you, I want to be a police officer or a fireman, or I want to be with dogs all day. And maybe, yeah, this is what this person is doing. Maybe this person is living a lot of people's dream. I want to put it this way. And they know it and they love it. And this is also information for you, because you must know that this person loves their job. And their job will always be one of their main priorities. Okay, you have to know it right away, right from the beginning. And do you know that sometimes we women, like when we are with our friends and we are complaining about, like, where have all the good men, like, where are they? Where are all the great men? I mean, I can't see them out there. And the point is, maybe this person is one of those guys. Like, they were disappeared for a while because they were so, yeah, into their work, if you know what I mean. And yeah, very grounded, a little bit conservative, old school, traditional, very reliable, loyal. And I love it. I like this energy. I like this guy. What else do we need to know about this person? Do you know this person already? I don't think so. Yeah, this person is and has been through a big transformation. Maybe they had to decide something recently, something very important. Maybe they also changed their location. Like, maybe this person is from LA and now they moved to New York, okay, or vice versa. Yeah, so there must have been a very important situation in this person's life recently. Maybe something to do with death. Maybe their mom died, or their dad. And this is also why this person is so thoughtful. And this is not someone who is dancing around big time and loud. No, this is more like the energy of someone who's very still. And if you are on a party with this person, you don't find them dancing all night and being the last one leaving. You might find them, on the balcony having a deep talk, one to one, with someone about something very, I don't know, eloquent. I don't know what, but like, this is a special person and I like it. I like this person. This person has values, and this person is someone who is very, I want to say, picky when it comes to love, and not just love, but generally the people they surround themselves with. What else? Yeah, you see, finances and career. I told you, this person is very much into career. Dark hair. I'm hearing dark hair. They might have lost passion and, like, this whole love thing did probably not play a role in this person's life for a while, but it's coming up again. It's coming up again. And they do still believe in love. They do still believe in love. And so should you. Pile number 2. Never give up hoping and dreaming and wishing and manifesting. Okay? Yeah, so I think you guys, once you meet, it will be a very passionate relationship, and it will be very healing for both of you. Yeah, for both of you. This person has been hurt a lot, which is, I guess, pretty normal. I mean, who has not been hurt a lot in the past? I mean, I think we all have been through things, some more, some less, of course, but any other information for you? No. No, I think these are no information we should dig in here. Yes, maybe, I mean, this person has some issues when it comes to commitment. But this is just based on, like them being a workaholic and being a loner for a pretty long time. I'm hearing hermit mode, right? Which is probably a similarity. Maybe you guys are the same. Maybe you have been a loner as well for a very long time. Who knows? Anything else about you and this person? Who will you be dealing with next? What should we know about this person? Yeah, they are afraid. They have some fears going on, some inner demons, okay? Just so you know. But I think when it's speaking about how will you meet, I think it will happen just like that. It will happen just like that. And again, bottom of the deck, Spirit is asking you to have faith, okay? Have faith. Trust the universe. They will take care of it. You don't have to take care of it. I don't really see you, like meeting them via the internet. I think it will be in real life, 3D. Yeah. Listen to your intuition, pile number 2, right? I'm not saying you can't meet them online. I mean, maybe you will. It depends. It's a general reading. Take what resonates. Take everything with a grain of salt. You know that, guys. Very important. So most importantly, listen to your intuition, okay? And I feel like there is a lot of potential for both of you to be happy again, together. That's the point. I think you have proven yourselves, both of you, by the way, you and them, that you can make yourselves happy just, like by yourselves. You have your shit together, you have your job, you have your friends, your family. Maybe there is a certain amount of success even, or popularity. Maybe you are a bit famous even. I don't know. But the thing is, it's one thing to be happy just by yourself, which is so important, no doubt about it. But also it's great if you find someone you can be happy with. And I think we all agree on it, right? The question is also, or maybe not the question, the thing is meeting the one you can fall in love with. And it has to be mutual, of course, right? And it has to last, because a lot of times people get to know each other and then after a couple of weeks or months they break up again because, I don't know, like with the tiniest problem, one or both of them says, okay, I'm out, I don't want that, I don't need that, I deserve more. So it is definitely an issue these days, I feel. I don't know about you, write it in the comments, maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, I think there is a lot of potential that you guys can make each other happy, right? You can guide yourselves out of this hermit loner thing that you have been in, which was great. Like I think there was a lot of mending work happening in the past for both of you, which is always good. If you meet when not in a, like I think when two people meet and both are very hurt and maybe even suffering, it is tricky. It's a problem. I think you should be healed when you meet the one, because only then you can have a healthy relationship, right? So yeah, this is it. I think I'll leave it this way. I hope it made any sense to you. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for leaving a comment. Thank you so much for sharing and being part of this community. I wish you only the best. Let me know if you could resonate. Peace out and namaste. Bye. Okay, last but not least, pile number 3. Who will you be dealing with next? Who's coming into your life next? This person is probably younger than you, a little bit younger than you, and also very adventurous and someone who loves to travel. Maybe even if they are not so much younger than you, and it could be just a day or a month, right? I feel like this person looks younger than they are. Okay. Yeah, they are very adventurous, curious, right? They are interested in life. They like to travel, I feel. They love nature. When I talk about traveling, it doesn't have to be via airplane. You can travel and you can walk, right? You can hike. You can travel by bicycle, or maybe you take the car. So I feel like this is someone who is, in Germany, we would say Naturbursche. This is someone who loves nature, you know, like this ranger type of guy. They love nature. They always have a decent knife in their pocket, you know, just in case. And they are interested in nature, Mother Nature. Maybe this is also someone that they have, a big fable for, you know, like being into, you know, the protection of animals or the environment, Mother Nature, something among those lines I'm hearing. Any other information about this person? Pile number 3. Who will you be dealing with next? Ooh, the orgasm card is popping out. So, yeah, this is a very physical person. And yeah, I mean, the card speaks for itself, I feel. There will be a very strong attraction between you guys, a very strong physical attraction, a magnetic attraction, which is great, I feel. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yeah, you see, give your relation a chance, conversation from heart to heart. So, yeah, very, very strong physical and also emotional and maybe even spiritual attraction between you. You will feel drawn to each other a lot, like extremely, both of you. It's gonna be mutual, and yeah, they will not hide. They will not hide it, which is probably something that you will feel weird about in the beginning. Maybe you will not be sure whether this is a player type of guy. What else do we get? Is it a player? Again, sexuality. So this is definitely going to be a thing. Yeah. So I have to tell you, sexuality, physicality is going to be a big thing between you. I don't think this person is going to stay in your life forever. I want to be honest with you, okay? I love to deliver beautiful messages about great love and marriage and whatnot, but I have to be honest, okay? And I feel like, yeah, you know, like this is a guy who's very physical. They love to be with women. I don't want to really say this is a player type of guy, but you know, Spirit is warning you somehow and telling you that yes, you can have fun with it, with them, sorry, with them, but for the long run, you should probably better shift your awareness towards someone else, okay? If you just want to have fun, if you want to have a good time, if you want to treat yourself with a little affair, with a fling, you know, having a good time, having a great summer, go ahead. You are an adult. Do what you want to do. But if we're talking about a long-term, serious, committed relationship, which lasts for a pretty long time, which is serious and, you know, where you have the deepest conversations for hour until 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't think that this person is the one. Okay? And I'm not saying there's something wrong with it or wrong with this person. Not at all. Right? I think there is a time for everything. And maybe it's your time to have a great fling for summer. Who knows? Why not? Right? Anything else? Pile number 3. Young. Yeah, very, also a little bit dominant, this person, very masculine again. And yes, you should just jump in. Leap of faith. Just jump into it and see where it's going to end. Okay, be open, be curious, be a little bit adventurous, be spontaneous. Okay, have a great time, have a great summer, or whenever you guys meet. It could be winter as well, of course. So it's a timeless reading, yeah, just saying. But don't think about it too much, okay? Leap of faith is like, okay, I'm jumping and I don't know where I will be landing. And I enjoy the ride. That's it. Yeah? So, yeah, this was a short one, but a very exciting one. And I like it. I really, really like it. It's up to you whether you want to throw yourself in there or not. So yeah, thank you so much for listening, everyone. Peace out. Make the best out of your time. Enjoy life. Okay, be a nice person. Support yourselves. Leave a nice comment if you want to. And yeah, just be grateful because life is beautiful. Peace out and namaste.